Have you ever found yourself in the same relationship conflict again and again, only maybe with a different person, but somehow it just feels familiar? And then you find yourself thinking, why does this keep happening, even when I'm trying to do better, despite all your better intentions? Especially if you're someone who's self-aware and who's done a lot of inner work, and you really do want your relationships to grow and not to keep repeating the same painful patterns from the past. But what many people don't realize is that it's not the outer situation that actually causes the conflict. It's what's happening inside of you that makes it feel like a conflict. Hello, beautiful soul. If we haven't met, I'm Judy Katz. I'm a transformational coach and a spiritual mentor. And for 30 years, I've helped high-achieving women move beyond their subconscious survival patterns, especially in relationships, into a more conscious, empowered way of relating that actually creates connection instead of conflict. In this episode, I'm going to show you what's really happening inside of you that leads you to become defensive or to shut down. And then once you see this, I think you're going to be surprised at what begins to happen. And then toward the end, I'm going to tell you about a guided meditation that will help you to begin shifting this conflict within yourself. So right now, I do invite you to think of a conflict, maybe one from the past or perhaps one that you're in right now. And just take a moment and bring it to mind. And then I'm going to ask you, what do you notice about how you felt and how you reacted? Did you shut down? Maybe get defensive? Maybe try to explain yourself, or did you pull away? Or maybe you just found yourself trying to convince the other person to see your side. And then notice how automatic that reaction was. You see, the truth is, underneath that reaction is a subconscious habit pattern, and it often shows up in two ways. And one part of you will turn inward and it wants to blame and criticize you. What did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? I can't ever do anything right. Well, this is your critical mind. It makes you wrong. And then there's another part of you that turns outward, and then it blames or criticizes the other person. Oh, they're wrong. They shouldn't have done that. I am definitely in the right here. And notice how confident that you feel about that. Well, I call this the justified mind. It wants to make you right. And this one is actually harder to recognize because it feels so true. It doesn't feel like it's protecting you. It feels like reality, but it's still part of the same pattern. And the truth is, both of these are trying to protect you from something deeper. This is the real source of the conflict. Underneath both is a fear-based belief, something like there's something wrong with me, or I'm not good enough, I don't matter, I'm not wanted or valued. Well, these are your emotional wounds. So reflect for a moment on that conflict that you thought of just a few moments ago. Are any of these feelings and thoughts and behaviors sounding familiar to you? So you see, the conflict that you're experiencing, it's not really about the other person. What they did or said is activating something that's already living inside of you. And you'll notice also that your body just habitually reacts. It either contracts inward or it pushes forward and it wants to push against the other person. And your mind responds too, right? Either through that critical mind or the justified mind. And then that pattern just continues each time something similar happens. But when you begin to see this, you start to recognize which part of you is showing up and why. And you see it for what it is. It's an old survival belief that was based in fear, and it was created when you were really very young. And so from that awareness, you can begin to relate to yourself differently. And that's the real beginning of change. Not by fixing the other person or shutting them out, but by understanding what's happening within you and then bringing compassion to that part of you that's hurting. Because when you begin to resolve that conflict within, your outer conflicts begin to change. So if you'd like some help calming that reaction in the moment, I've created a guided meditation for you, Healing the Conflict Within. This meditation will gently guide you inward, and it's going to help you to connect with that part of you that feels small, that's not good enough, that doesn't feel valued, and to begin relating to it from a place of awareness and compassion instead of reacting from it. You can find that link at the end of this video. I've placed it right at the end so you can access it easily. I invite you to listen to it while you hold a current or maybe a recent past conflict in mind. So if this all resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and please continue this journey with me toward becoming a more aligned, true, confident, and empowered self that you are actually, truly are. So until next time, just remember, you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and indeed a treasure to behold. Bye for now.